Welcome to Bullshit TV. I am your host. So on today's docket, I'm talking about Jennifer Cromley and Ethan Cromley. If for who don't know what's going on in Michigan, it was a mass shooting at Oxford High School by a former student that was attending the school. It's Ethan Cromley. So the courts in Michigan decided to put the parents on trial for neglect and some type of responsibility for the shooting, which I totally agree of. Gretchen Whitmer, she is the governor of Michigan, and she's done everything that she's possibly need to do to make this world a better place, a better state. Because I feel like these mass shootings could have been avoided, taken more seriously. So she also passed a bill not that long ago that some more restrictions of owning a firearm, and I don't have no problem with that, but there's a lot of people that is saying that it's infringing upon their constitutional rights. I don't believe that is the case. It's just making the state more safer, because if they would have took these warning signs more seriously, that this mass shooting would have not happened. Those children was on their way to college. They was living their best lives, and for it to happen the way that it happened, and for the neglect of the parents, is on the parents. They bought the gun, they left it unattended. Even the school tried to reach out to them, and they just took it like a grain of salt. And he ended up doing a killing that day. I don't care what YouTube's protocol is. A death is a death, and he did it. He has been found guilty of this. He has made a statement to the courts saying he's a bad person. I feel like that child, Mr. Ethan Cromley, should have had some type of mental evaluation, just for the simple fact that some of the information that I got from is that he was a trouble kid. You know what I'm saying? And his parents wasn't in his life that he should have been. And that's the American dream, right? To have both of your parents in the house and working 9 to 5 to give you opportunities that you should be able to obtain as you growing up. But these two parents were not it. Jennifer Cromley has been convicted for negligence, and she should have been. And I think for Gretchen Whitmer to sit here and do what she's doing, I commend her, because just as a woman, you setting laws and you putting it into cement, because no child should have the right to go out and do what Ethan did that day. It's taken a life, few lives, and so he should be held accountable for his actions. I don't see nothing wrong with making stricter gun laws to keep stuff like this from happening. So you can say what you want to say. It's just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer. I read upon the laws, and if it does not agree with, if I don't agree with them, I can't agree with it, because it shouldn't be no way, far fashion, that these children is not living anymore. They had a bright future, and Ethan took it upon himself to do what he did, and that's by the fault of his parents. The parents got a call from the school about his drawings, about his comments during class hours, and they try to address the situation. But I think the schools should be accountable too, since they made the calls to report the red flags to the parents. They should have sent him home, point blank, period. So for you to sit here, for them to sit here and allow Miss Cromley and the father to leave a child at the school is reprehensible. It shouldn't happen. So if you had to contact a parent on this type of situation, that child should have been removed from the school immediately. Because if you would have followed your gut instinct, because you did everything right up until the point that that you had a conference with the parents and you allowed them to keep the fucking child into the classroom, that shouldn't have happened. So I'm glad Gretchen Whitmer is putting her foot down because it's a lot of people that don't understand or don't want to comprehend the terror that this is causing. Because the United States of America is, the way I see it, is the only country that has these type of issues on a day-to-day basis. Um, they keep saying America is great. Come get the American dream, but once you get here, it's completely different than what they are advertising. So Gretchen Whitmer is making a name for herself. Hopefully, she'll be appointed to the Supreme Court one day because the way she's handling things, from COVID, from her life being literally threatened by the Proud Boys, um, it could not be but basically the mega Republican coming after her life, and they not being found guilty on those charges is beyond me. So I get it, and I'm always going to be here supporting her because she even gave people their driver's license back during COVID. So she is the American dream, and I don't have a problem with it. So you go ahead and leave your comments down below. Until next time.